Well, I remember telling you that before the start of the game of Arsenal, we'll already be knowing whether the three players you're going to have to be asking me about their presence in this encounter will be on the squad or not. And finally, we're going to have to get it from credible sources that Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhães, all with the squad of Arsenal down in Manchester. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. This is the Football News Show. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me RD, and let's continue to really subscribe. We've already gone ahead to hit the magic number of 20,500 subscribers. Now let's hit the magic number of 20,600. So after that, we'll hit to 700, 800, 900, and then 1,000 to make it 21,000. And I know by the end of this week, would have gone ahead to hit 21,000 subscribers onto this beautiful YouTube channel that has gone ahead to be given a go from zero to hero by you guys. The Christians, happy Easter Sunday wherever you're watching us from, and for the Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak in there for you. We have David Raya in the mix and Harry Redknapp also in the mix, talking about this beautiful tie of Arsenal versus Man City. Now, the first person to come out and really break the story has been Ryan Taylor Sport. He has told us that Bukayo, Saka, Gabriel Magalhães, and Gabriel Martinelli have all traveled with Arsenal to Manchester. He was the first person to obviously break the story. Then went ahead to get in a man known as Con Marbles. He's a USMN Sports Management in there for you. Works for BBC and the Sports Bible. He told us that Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhães with Arsenal squad traveling with Arsenal traveling squad, meaning that the squad that is traveling to Manchester has those players in, and photos have gone ahead to be taken. And let me show you these photos of the squad of Arsenal that has gone ahead to travel to the side of Manchester a little bit. These are the photos that we are taken. You know, this is Declan Rice, this is Gabriel Magalhães, Trossard in him there for you. So you see exactly what it's all about. And let me show you Gabriel Martinelli. This is Martinelli in here, Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard, obviously all donned in tracksuits of Arsenal traveling to the Manchester side. So that is all about the players that have gone ahead to be available. Saka has not gone ahead to be really taken a photo of, but the person who took these photos confirmed to us that Bukayo Saka is with them. Saka is with them, and they've gone ahead to travel to the side of Manchester. So that is good news for the side of Arsenal and all the Arsenal fans all over the world that are really watching in the Rokani Media Football, because now that means Arsenal have no player injured. They are really having a fully fit squad and no player is really injured. Julian Timber is fully fit. As I told you, it will depend on the manager on whether to start him or not. Then Gabriel Magalhães, Gabriel Jesus, Jorginho, name every player you would want to really name, and it's up to Mikel Arteta to experience the headache of choosing his first 11, because he's going to be having a very, very, very vast range of players to obviously choose on. The choice is up to him to choose who and whom not to choose. And this is going to really epitomize all cap everything that Arsenal fans have always gone ahead and really said. We've been having injuries. We never had other players available in this game, because he's gonna be having a fully fit squad. The bench is gonna be huge. Which decisions is he gonna make when he's on the bench? Because most of the times people have come out, obviously give him a benefit of doubt that he's still a manager learning on the job. Sometimes he doesn't have a bench, but look like the previous summer transfer window that Arsenal went ahead to have, they went ahead to work on the bench. That is it. And when you look at the bench of Arsenal, it's really stronger than the one they're really having. Last season, on the bench, they're having Fabio Vieira, Edin Ketia, Marquinhos, Nuaneris, Elneny, who else? Cedric Soares, Reece Nelson. They never had quality off the bench, but the addition of Julian Timber, Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Jakub Kivio, Jorginho, and Leandro Trossard has provided Arsenal stronger options off the bench that can come off the bench and really change this beautiful game of football that they are going to play against Man City. For Man City, it looks like Pep Guardiola, he's a man who was going to hit obviously coming through and really make a statement that I need to obviously show you here. He has said that if they lose against Arsenal, it will be like they're out of the title race. And I think this is a mind game for Pep Guardiola. He was talking to Sky Sports and he said, sorry about that, we have the feeling that if you lose against Arsenal, it will not be possible to win the Premier League title. You know, Arsenal is a very strong side. They possess the best squad in the Premier League. I told you, they can come out and flaunt their starting 11 and really have a very huge bench. For example, if they have their starting 11 as follows: Raya, Benjamin White, Jakub Kivio, Magalhães, Saliba, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. That means the bench will be having Gabriel Jesus, Trossard, Thomas Partey, Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, Julian Timber, Rest Nelson. Which other player am I forgetting? Hilnini. So they'll be having. So there is even Eddie Nketiah. I had even forgotten him. So they'll be having a much stronger side, meaning that if Arsenal beats Man City, they'll only get charged. And the players will be like, we've gone ahead to beat the best team in the world. How can we lose to these other teams that are really coming or standing in our way? Like teams like Brighton that are really coming in through at the side of Emirates, they'll face it rough. When you look at the fixtures of Arsenal in the remaining 9 from this one, let me see how many fixtures are they really having at the Emirates, because they've gone ahead to turn out. They've gone ahead to turn Emirates as a fortress, but at away from home, Arsenal really looking better. Now, after playing Man City, they're having Luton Town at home 1, Aston Villa at home 2, Chelsea at home 3, Tottenham Hotspur at home 4, Bournemouth at home 5, Everton at home 6. So they are having 6 games at home out of the 9, meaning that they're having 3 games they're going to be playing away from home: Wolverhampton Wanderers, Brighton, and Man United. So it shows you how they have 18 points at their disposal, because they are going to be a very hard team to beat in the due course of the time, especially when they get going into the remaining 9 games and they're going to hit to scoop a win against against Man City. So let's wait and see how that pans out, but it shows you how hugely Arsenal is placed to really win the league if they really get a result against Man City. Even if it comes in as a draw, it will be very important, because they will not eat that at least Liverpool is facing Man United, and you never know what is going to happen on Sunday next week at Old Trafford. You understand? Then after that, we really go to David Raya and what he's going to have to say about the game of Man City and Arsenal. He says, it's an odd week coming back from international duty to prepare for the game, but we have to treat it as another game, an important one, but we prepare for it. It's Man City away, and we have to focus on giving our best to try to get the 3 points. We can beat anyone in the league. We've shown that. We've showed that at home against them when we beat them by 1-0. So there is a strong belief we can do that. We look at it as one game more. The most important game is the next one. We have to think that we still have a long way until May. So we have to focus on Sunday and try to beat and try to be the best. Now, for the Premier League games that went ahead we played yesterday, none of the teams that played away went ahead to win. Most were draws. So What does that mean? It means that today, maybe the result that Arsenal is most likely to get is a draw. But as I've told you, it's a win for me. Arsenal win and Man City can just force a draw from this encounter. So that is David Raya for you, referring to the game they went ahead to beat them at home, and they're thinking that they can capitalize onto that and beat them. The belief is really high. They are really so much focused on really knocking out this team and really making it a team to beat. That is the side of Arsenal. So he's really positive that they're not afraid of them, and they want to be the best today as they really climax this game of football at Etihad. So players are really charged. Arsenal players are really believing that maybe this is the time that they have to go ahead and obviously win it. I've gone ahead to see some quotes coming in from Declan Rice, and they've been really so much positive, indicating the atmosphere in the camp of Arsenal, meaning that these players are really very fired up to do the needful. Then Harry Redknapp, you know him very well, once a manager at Tottenham Hotspur, I think even Crystal Palace, Pompey, that is Portsmouth. So he has said, what a game this is. It's usually around this point of the season that Man City really turn it on and go up a gear. Can they do that this year? That is the big question. A win here, and I think they're the team to beat once again. As for Arsenal, it's all been building towards this game. The form recently has been just fantastic. So many goals, so many lads playing well. That being said, they were in a similar spot last season and they couldn't get the job done in the games against City. Do this side have the belief that they can go to City and get the job done? They're asking Arsenal that. Do Arsenal players have the belief that they can really go to Etihad and really get the job done? The players of Arsenal are really telling us that they believe it's the right time. I just don't know if I'm ready to trust this Arsenal side. City and Pep Guardiola just know how to win these big games. They've been doing this for years. The crowd will be up for it. The big players will be up for it. And I think they will get the win. Who knows, though? I can't wait. So for him, he believes Arsenal is really going to go ahead and really lose, and City are going to find themselves in a position of really winning this beautiful game that's going to be played at the Emirates. Sorry, at Etihad. So we wait and see what is going to happen. Everyone has his own verdict. They give City a credit. I also give City a credit because they're at home, but I believe this Arsenal side can really stop them and really see to it that they don't really dominate this league again. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Go into the comment section, tell me your thoughts about Saka, Martinelli in Manchester and what you think about it. Then lastly, the predictions of David Raya and Harry Redknapp, what do you make about it? And are you excited for Martinelli, Saka, and the rest of the players to be part of the Arsenal squad in Manchester? The Muslims, Ramadan Kareem, and we're here to obviously get going. I'm out. See you later. Don't forget to subscribe because we want to hit the magic number of 21,000 subscribers. We are yet to hit 20,600, and let's keep subscribing. I'm out. 5-finger salute to you all. Bye-bye.